Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you. I want to talk to you about your weight and programming. Now, you're probably on some sort of a weight loss program, or you do it yourself by simply cutting your calories. I just want you to give you some background of how this all comes about, why you are eating too much, overeating, binging, you are overweight, or just let's put it really blunt, you're fat. Because that's what you usually are. When you are 20 pounds or more overweight, you are actually considered fat, and the next term is obese. So, how does this happen? What happened in your life? Well, that's the secret that you got to find out, because no matter what kind of calorie cutting you do, it works. Honest to God, it works. You can put yourself onto a water diet, a lettuce diet, a cucumber diet. Don't think it's good for your health, but you will surely drop the calories, drop the pounds. You are getting slim. Question is, how long can you maintain that? Not very long, right? And we humans are not supposed to live on just cucumber. We're supposed to have a variety of everything. So why are you binging? Why are you stuffing your face or just nibbling constantly throughout the day? Why don't you ever have that hunger feeling? Why don't you allow your body to tell you it's time for nutrition? I need some fuel in my car. My Mercedes, my Ferrari, because that's what you are, or my Porsche Sport 911, whatever it is, needs to have some fuel in it, some really high fine-tuned gasoline to continue to move forward. Just compare yourself with a car, because your body is the vehicle of your soul or your spirit. And you need to maintain that car in prime condition. Do you do that with your own car? Do you wash it regularly? Do you give it the oil changes and I don't know, whatever else is needed, new spark plugs or tire rotations, you name it, anything. Wax it from time to time till that shines or whatever. You do that with your car, you got to do that with yourself. Here's the thing. We physically sort of take care of ourselves. We take a shower, we sleep, we eat. I'm not going to question any of that, whether you do it good or not. But you update that. You update that. If you feel that you're not feeling good by eating something or drinking something, you skip that. Are you mentally updating yourself? Are you mentally improving yourself? Are you mentally questioning? Are you questioning your mental state of mind? I'm not implying that you're crazy, but your beliefs, that's what it all is all about. Your beliefs, your emotions. Are you ever questioning those? Because here's the thing. You come onto this planet as a beautiful, beautiful baby. And as of second number one, you are being programmed by your surroundings. And it used to be much harsher than it's now. Now it's nice dim light and people talk softer and you don't get spanked on your butt anymore. You just, treat it with love and passion and whatever else. It's totally different. But you're still programmed. And your hearing is so fantastic because your hearing goes through your emotions. You pick it up, everything. You pick up the emotions more than the words. You don't understand the words. You pick up the emotions of the words that are spoken around you. And you're being programmed with that. Consider yourself an empty hard drive. Honest to God, that's what you are, an empty hard drive. You got some programs on it, some absolutely, because your body knows pretty much how to function in itself, knows when to cry because it's hungry, knows when to pee and to poop, knows when to throw it up, knows when to smile, even though it doesn't understand it yet, knows how to grow within itself. The body understands it. So there are some basic programs. You can compare that with the Microsoft Windows. But for the rest, it's all empty. It's totally empty because what you use your Microsoft Office for is totally different than what, for instance, a realtor or an engineer or a lawyer uses the Microsoft Office software for. Same to you. You program yourself by listening and absorbing the emotions that you feel, that you sense around you. And this goes on a daily basis because you have no choice. You're here. And the people around you are there and they're doing what they're doing. And they are, letting the emotions go because that's all you are. You are emotions, your energy emotions. That's what you are. So all that programming goes in. Is it good program? You know what? I don't want to blow your bubble, but unfortunately, statistics have proven that 75% of all the programming we receive as a child is wrong, is not what the child actually wants, chooses, needs. How come? Well, here's the thing, and this is what happened in your life and my life. Don't get me wrong. Monkey see, monkey do. I was programmed, just like you were, with whatever my parents were programmed with. And they were programmed with what their parents were programmed with. And yes, they make some adjustments, they make some changes because as time progresses, remember, our great-grandparents didn't have automobile, didn't have a cell phone, didn't have a computer. So you see the changes, the changes in programming, and the changes in what they like and what they do not like. I remember my grandmother from my father's side telling me that she was sent to school in the, what is it called? She was raised by the nuns and she had to play, I think, the organ and started with the piano. She had a total hatred for that. Total. So she was programmed with stuff that she absolutely abhorred. We all get stuff that we either abhor, hate, are indifferent about. But unfortunately, most of that stuff is kind of negative and it's 75% and you hear it all the time. The programming goes in and in and in and in, and you start to build your beliefs about yourself based on that programming. It's no different. It is really no different. If you have been told that you're not going to amount to anything ever, and that you are a disappointment, and you're not pretty, or parents say incredible things to vent their own frustration with their own life. Trust me, I know. Many of my clients have told me so. I've learned about it and I've experienced it myself as well. So you are programmed. So if you are now overweight and you want to get rid of those pounds, not just for a year, not just for 2 years, but live a carefree life when it comes to food, that doesn't mean that you are going to stuff your face like a sausage, but that means that you can nibble on this when you feel like it. When you're hungry, you eat a little bit. When you're not hungry, you don't. And if you see this huge birthday cake or Christmas pie or whatever, you go like, nah, just give me a little bit. Just give me a square inch, no more than that. And even half of that. And you go like, oh, that was enough. And you naturally lose the weight. And it stays off. You don't have to worry about it anymore. You don't have to think about it anymore. That's a different kind of program. And that kind of programming is what you instill in yourself once you have discovered where that original programming, which made and keeps you fat, overweight, binging, constantly hungry, constantly looking for the comfort food, where that program originated. And once you know that, you're home free sailing. But how do you discover that? Well, unfortunately, that's a little bit of a different ballgame. You cannot say to yourself, I want to do this. No, there's one guaranteed way to do it, and that's in deep hypnosis. And that's what I do. So if you're interested in learning more about that, because there comes a moment in your life when you're so fed up with your body, always having to look for the extra large, unelegant, unflattering clothes, always eating, always looked upon like you're an elephant. When we used to fly a lot, maybe you had to book 2 seats. I had an employee of my former boss who, whenever she flew over from New York to Amsterdam, she had to book 2 seats. Yeah, fill it in yourself. So when you're fed up with that, and when you want to return to the slim, slender body you are supposed to be having and become healthy, to live a fabulous life, long term, in your 80s, in your 90s, having fun, smile on your face, direct message me, email me, contact me. I'd love to talk with you. I'd love to help you. Honest to God. There is no pill, potion, or surgery that is ever going to do what hypnosis does. Because if you don't take the root cause away, nothing is going to change. Nothing. So, remember, everything that I have learned and I have said there is a compilation of what I've learned from my fabulous mentors. I love them dearly. I appreciate them. If you like what you just heard, press the like button and click the subscribe button. And if you don't like it, that's okay as well. But if you like it and I want to pass it on to some of your friends or colleagues who you think might benefit from that, do so. I would appreciate it because I am here to help people live a fantastic life. So, enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks for tuning in.